In a world where everyone's obsessed with being seen, heard, and praised, there's something rare, something almost sacred about the person who chooses silence over noise, discipline over display, and progress over praise. This is not for the ones who chase the spotlight. This is for the ones who build in the dark, the ones who grind in the unseen hours, the ones who are not interested in attention, but in transformation. Because when your moment finally arrives, it won't whisper. It will roar. And it will leave the world stunned. This is your reminder. Work hard in silence. And one day you'll shock them with your success. The truth about noise. The loudest voice isn't always the strongest. In fact, more often than not, it's the weakest. It screams to be noticed because it doesn't believe it's enough on its own. But real power, real unstoppable power, doesn't need to scream. It whispers through action. It speaks through results. You see, anyone can talk about what they're going to do, but talk doesn't move mountains. Talk doesn't build legacies. Execution does. The quiet ones, the ones who keep their head down and focus, they the ones who eventually rise with a strength no one saw coming. The discipline of the unseen. Discipline isn't pretty. It doesn't come with filters, applause, or instant gratification. Discipline is early mornings when your body begs you to sleep. It's lonely nights when no one is watching but you still show up. It's choosing effort over excuses, growth over comfort, and persistence over perfection. While the world is distracted by vanity and validation, you are becoming something unstoppable in the background. That's the quiet power of discipline. It doesn't show off. It shows up. Why most people will never make it? Let's be brutally honest. Most people quit. Not because they don't have talent or potential, but because they need to be seen to stay committed. The second the spotlight disappears, so does their motivation. But not you, because you understand something most don't. Growth is forged in the fire of silence, in the shadows, in the unseen hours. Every day you choose to keep going without the need for approval, you're widening the gap between yourself and everyone. And one day, that gap will be undeniable. Silence isn't weakness, it's preparation. When people don't see your progress, they assume you're stuck. That's okay. Let them think that. Because you're not stuck, you're sharpening. You're building something so strong that when it finally surfaces, it won't be able to be ignored. Trees grow roots before they grow branches. You're doing the same. You're laying a foundation so deep, so steady, that when your time comes, you won't just rise, you'll stay up. And that kind of rise shocks the world. Don't feed the noise, feed the work. There's a temptation to tell the world your next move, to prove your worth before the results arrive. But that's not where power lives. Power lives in privacy, in quiet rooms where you choose progress over praise. The more you share, the more you invite doubt, resistance, and comparison. But when you hold your silence, when you keep your work sacred, you protect your vision. You build mystery. And mystery is power, because nothing hits harder than success that nobody saw coming. Let the results speak. You don't need to argue with critics. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. You don't need to justify your dreams. Your results will do that for you. Every achievement is a sentence in a speech your success will deliver. Every sacrifice, every hour of work in isolation, it's all preparing your legacy. When the world finally sees what you've built, there won't be words, just awe. And by then, you won't need applause, because your journey will have spoken for itself. The power of patience. Real success doesn't come fast. It doesn't come easy. It comes to those who wait, who endure, who grind in the dark while everyone else sleeps. The impatient chase noise. The patient build empires. So don't let the timing shake you. Don't let the silence make you doubt your pace. Because the ones who are building in silence today are the ones who will own tomorrow. The world isn't ready for you yet, but when you arrive, they'll remember the silence before your storm. You don't need to be loud, you just need to be undeniable. Forget being impressive. Be impactful. Forget the spotlight. Build something so great they can't look away. The ones who last, the ones who change the game, they don't broadcast every move. They build quietly, patiently, unshakably. Let your legacy be loud. Let your actions be the noise. Let your grind be the thunder they never saw coming.